At the far east of Mediterranean Sea, the only island is called Cyprus, located at the crossroads of Asia, Europe and Africa. It is 140 km long. It is an island that has been very important for trading since ancient times due to its location. The Nicosia city. It is the only city in the world that is divided into two parts, and it is the only capital of two countries at the same time. The one side is Greece, another side is northern Cyprus or Turkey. These two parts are separated by 180 kilometers green line running from the east to the west of this island, and this is called buffer zone. In the middle, United Nations troops are deployed. Many people want to cross this line, but for the citizens of Turkish part, entering Europe by crossing it is quite difficult. Despite being so close, the people here could not go to the southern part for many years. Now the question is, why is this island divided into two parts? Before finding that answer, let's first know about the history of Cyprus. In prehistoric times, only small elephants and hippopotamus lived here. But gradually humans took over the land. In Cyprus, the world's first grave was found here, and people say where a man was buried with his pet cat. From the 3rd to 4th millennium BC, agriculture and copper mining began here. But real development started when the inhabitants of Crete Island came here. They began mixing copper and tin to produce bronze, and at that time those was considered the world's finest metal. As a result, Cyprus became an important center for copper export. They also started their own writing system, which is being used to write the local languages. The island became so rich that the pharaohs of Egypt called the king of Cyprus their brother. This golden age lasted until the 15th century BC. Then came sea pirates, attacks from the Hittite Empire, and the first chapter of naval warfare in history. Although the Hittite conquered Cyprus, but their empire collapsed soon. While other regions fell into the dark ages, Cyprus quickly recovered, and they became stronger in trading. By the meantime, multiple independent kingdoms emerged here, and they built up good relationship with empire like Phoenician. During that time, Cypriot culture became almost completely Greek-centered. Then came the Roman Empire. They arrived and directly declared, "We are the rulers now." The first Christian missionary journey also began here through Paul the Apostle. Later came the Venetian rule, lasting nearly a century. Then in 1571, the Ottoman Empire attacked Nicosia. They carried out brutal massacres and slavery. They ruled here nearly for 3 centuries. In 1878, they handed Cyprus over to Britain in exchange for military support against Russia. In 1914, at the beginning of World War I, Britain fully annexed the island. Later, many Turkish immigrants arrived here, but the Greek majority preserved its cultural dominance. Over time, heavy taxes and weak economy pushed Cyprus towards unrest. In 1960, Cyprus gained independence from Britain. But that peace did not last long here. When the Greek Cypriots wanted to change the constitution, clashes began, violence spread against Turkish Cypriots, and the civil war erupted between Greeks and Turkish. In 1963, a militant group called Yoka carried out massacres here. In 1974, with the support of the Greek junta and Yoka, a protest happened against President Makarios. Their goal was to unite Cyprus with Greece. This sparked ethnic cleansing against Turkish Cypriots. Then in 1983, Turkey attacked Cyprus and captured 37% of the island. And they declared another country, Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus here. And this is how Cyprus became divided into Greek and Turkish part. And until now, United Nations has not recognized it and has called Turkish troops to withdraw. In 2004, Cyprus joined with European Union and declared euro as their currency. Currently, near about 1.2 million people living in this island. Presently, huge natural gas reserves were discovered in the eastern Mediterranean, which again sparked tensions between Greece and Turkey, and Turkey claiming they have rights to share in these resources. There is a city called Varosa in the north of Cyprus, often called a ghost town. Once it was a resort city, then abandoned completely in 1974. Houses and hotel remains frozen in time, but the time clock is stopped here. In 2020, some parts were reopened for tourists, but still now, tourists are not allowed to drive car inside. Cyprus is a land of extraordinary beauty, but unfortunately, it remains divided into two parts. If the Almighty wills, perhaps their hearts will reunite again, and they will live together once more. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.